Okay, so me and my cousins, or I was with my cousins at my house one day, and then I didn't know how to roll a blunt, but then I rolled it and it was perfect. So I was like, okay, I guess I know how to roll a blunt. So next day we had to split it in half because I had to leave. So even though it was all my weed, so I split it in half, and then I split it in half, and then I had to go home. I put it in my shoe, and then I waited like a whole entire week to smoke it. I was planning on smoking it with one of my friends because they slept over, but we all fell asleep, and because I don't know, I was just tired that day and it was getting boring. But yeah, this gameplay. You see where I'm at right now? I just murked everybody right there. I don't know when to start it, but I just started murking and I just started camping there. But that's how I came up, and then I ended up winning the game even though I joined it late. But anyways, let's get back to the story. So then it's loud too. This shit's loud. The weed loud. So I'm just playing Call of Duty, and then I start smoking it. I just lit it. No, I had a little extra weed, and I had like a cigarette that was almost done. So I took all the tobacco out and put my leftover weed in it, and then I smoked that. That didn't get me high, but when I started smoking the blunt, that was half the blunt that was loud. I just smoked it. Once it hit the roach, I looked down for a second, okay? So when I looked down, hold up, let me make the camera shake. So when I looked down, I looked back up and I just noticed that I was lightheaded because it was heavy. When I pushed my head up, it was heavy as hell. I did not know. I was like playing Call of Duty high. I got all excited. I was like, yep, boy, I'm playing Call of Duty high. Next thing you know, my heart starts beating really fast. I was like, oh, hell no. I was like, I stood up. I was like, no, I'm having a heart attack. No, I'm too young to die. I thought I was having a heart attack. I was fucked up. And then, like, next thing you know, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, when I looked around, it teleported, sort of. I don't know how to explain it. Like, when I looked around, it just teleported almost. Teleported to, like, I don't know how to explain it. It just teleports a little bit. It pauses. No, it just, like, pauses. I don't know how to explain it, but it did something. It teleported almost. And then, I'm so fucking scared. I just start laying in my bed trying to go to bed. I can't go to fucking bed. My body's hella hot. I thought I was having a fucking heart attack. I was like, and then I prayed to God. I was like, oh, hell no. I was like, God, please, I will never smoke weed again. So what I do is I was too fucking high. It was my first time getting high too. So what I do is I start laying in my bed. Can't do it. And then I go into my mom and dad's room saying that I'm scared. I was like, I'm scared. And then I acted like I was crying. I was like, I had a dream that somebody bombed the house and you and Big Dad got killed. And then my dad was pretty suspicious because I would never do that. I don't do that. I don't know how to explain it. That's really retarded. It's just that I don't know why he's overreacting over it so much. And then I started sleeping in my mom's bed. My mom was like, you better not have done anything bad. I was like, I didn't. And then my heart's just fucking beating. My body starts getting hot. And then I fell asleep for like, okay, so this is what it felt like. While I was high, it took me forever. It literally took me forever. I don't know how to explain it. It took me forever to, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. Just like, it felt like an hour passed. But it was only 5 minutes or 3 minutes. Like, I was just laying there. My heart was beating. It felt like an hour had passed, or an hour or two. But it turned out it was only 3 or 5 minutes every time I looked at the clock. And then I tried going to sleep. I fell asleep. But then when I woke up, my body was, I don't even know how to explain it. I couldn't even go to sleep. And then I was so fucking scared. The time was going by so fucking slow. I was sweating. I don't know why. I was sweating. I was in my mom's cover. She was. I heard every little sound. I don't know how to explain. Like, I heard every single little sound. Like something I would never hear. I heard every sound, and then how to explain it. And then my dad, okay, so this is what happens. My dad goes in there and checks my room, and I think he sees it. He finds out what was in my room, and then he just, I don't know what he does with it, and then he just goes back to bed. He goes back to bed straight after that. The next morning, he comes in my room and he sees my roach. Because I was so fucking scared, I didn't even want to put my fucking roach away. I was that fucking scared, I didn't even want to put my roach away. I left all of it on my desk. While I was laying in the bed, I was at the point to where I was about to just like tell him what I did because I was so fucking scared, but I didn't. And then my dad tells my mom to come in the room, and then he's like, look at this. And then I wake up, and then my dad's like, why were you smoking weed? I was like, I wasn't. He's like, I know you were. And then he said, let's just say I did some stuff like that. And then he said, don't do it again. So my dad was cool about it. He didn't do it. He didn't get pissed off at me. He didn't get pissed off at me or anything. So it was great, and I don't know. I was just fucking so scared. And that was my fucking first night. I don't know what the hell happened. My mom said, and then my mom called me. She was like, you better not have been smoking weed. I was like, I'm not. I wasn't. So my dad knows 100%. My mom doesn't. I stole the weed from my dad because he smokes it. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to rate, comment, like, and subscribe. I'm out. There. Yeah. It's a Maj, guys. I'm out. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay.